I would say there are a couple of characteristics that we've kind of picked up on that make good clients. One is just that they're very passionate and involved with their business. That could be a CEO, that could be a marketing coordinator on the client side. But whoever it is that we're working with that's kind of involved on the day-to-day, they care a lot about their business. And you would think that that's kind of assumed, but it's not always the case. And also, they want to be discovering new things, and they know that the only way to get there is from trying a lot of things. You might try 10 things, 8 of them might not work, but the 2 that do work will be the things that kind of unlock the growth for your business above and beyond where you were. And they understand that as long as you're approaching those tests with a solid framework and doing those in a smart way, that it's okay if they don't work. Where you run into problems is if you just kind of half-ass throw something up there and it doesn't, it had no chance from the get-go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I agree with both those. I would add, from a personality standpoint, I like working with people that are competitive. So usually if somebody cares about their business to a certain degree, they're going to be competitive. And I think for what we do, where performance really matters, a competitive personality is fun to work with. That said, I wholeheartedly agree with his second point, which is that they want to try new stuff. We want to try new stuff all the time. There's tons of things you can always be testing and moving forward, whether that's creative or an ad type. That's really important that a client understands that you need to try new things. And if you don't, you probably won't be able to grow as much as you would without trying those things, right?
Yeah. And one other thing is that they're willing to invest in the things that will help make performance channels better. So that means optimizing their actual site, optimizing the landing page, having working with a creative team to have good creative and good copy, and understanding that there's more to it than just putting a bunch of money out there and driving clicks to your website. There's a lot more to success, and making sure you're doing the blocking and tackling and having all that stuff straight can go a long way towards what ends up being a success or a failure.
Yeah.